Feel that bass around the block. It's time to rewind.
Hello guys, you might remember this VCR. Yes, it's the Hitachi VCR I used to have. No wait, how can it be if if that VCR got smashed? And this looks better. Well, I'm kidding guys. It is identical though. This is a Hitachi VT-FX695A, not 665A, 695A. It's basically identical to the 665A, but it's different. It's kind of different on the inside. The only difference is that the motor is connected with wires instead of ribbon cables. So is the head. Everything's wired instead of ribbon cable. And what I like about this VCR, not because it's because you can see the tape guide gears in action. That's pretty cool. And yes, this VCR was made by Funai. Now Funai is still in business, but stopped making VCRs back in 2016 due to them being high. Because it was hard for them to get more parts for the VCRs. But what Funai made VCRs for Symphonic, Magnavox, Philips, Sanyo, and even Hitachi. That was like only in the early 2000s before this. See this Hitachi on the top? That was the last mechanism, and then Funai had to take over. I mean, really? Come on. Well, it's not a Funai brand, but Funai just decided to do it. And I already put some grease on the idler gears and on the cam gears as well. So that is, everything's ready to go. And I have tested it. Almost works with no problem. When I first tested it, the cassette, sometimes the cassette carriage, if you don't put a tape in there, it won't load all the way. Most of the time it would load, like going all the way, but it would just stop and make this noise. I have no idea what's causing a problem, but overall, but other than that, it works fine. I have never seen any, there was no problems. These eyelets do not get worn out. I mean, I don't think so. Most likely they don't. So, and also, I also wrote with the Sharpie, I wrote Funai on this, because, you know, I can remember that it's made by Funai, even though I already know. And as you can see, all Funai VCRs were like, the Funai made VCRs from the mid-90s, actually from the late 90s to 2016 were the worst in the world. Because, look at this. It's mostly all plastic. And, look at this. Bendy parts. Most VCRs do not have a cassette carriage, very bendy. So you could easily, like, break it, and this could, like, come apart, and bam, you're screwed. So, you don't want to, like, mess with that. So, overall, I accidentally put my hand near the sensor. And when I first got this, the inside was really, really dirty. It was like one of the most dirtiest VCRs I've ever seen in my life. But I cleaned it all up, and now everything is back to normal. So, yeah. Now, you guys all know how Funai VCRs work. I know it's like a really cringy, VCRs. They're pretty cringy. But, I'm gonna have to do this again. I mean, every VCR I get needs to be reviewed. Oh, I accidentally put my hand near that. I sensed it again. Okay, so, yes, they are cringy VCRs, but well, as always, when I review a working VCR that is good enough to be, if there's a VCR that's good enough to be reviewed, I will have to review these. So, let's insert a tape. And it makes a slightly different noise than the other one I had. Listen. Right there. I don't think you heard it, but I'm gonna tell you when. When my finger shows up near the camera like this, that's when I'll show you the noise difference. See, it did not even, sorry about the loud heads. I'll turn it off for now. And unloads the tape. So, unlike the other one I had, when it loads, when the tape goes around the drum, and then makes a pop noise like some Funai VCRs do. But this one does not. It actually loads up slightly faster, and it is, yeah, you know, it loads slightly faster, and it's more quiet than the noise. But that noise, it was pretty good. I mean, it still makes that noise when you press stop after fast forward and rewind. But, yeah. Turn it back on. Here's my tape, which is pretty damaged. Let me just fast forward this. And it'll fast forward's only one speed. And it's really slow. It's just as fast as the 80s VCRs. Alright. It stopped. The head drums on these Funai VCRs are pretty noisy. Oh, what the? Oh, that sometimes does happen. I know why. Hold on. This screw right here is connected to a plastic piece that will not come out, causing it to jam a little bit, but it works fine. As you can see, it didn't jam again. What I like about these, it's really easy to operate with just one thing, with a flick of a finger. Here. Oh, it went to rewind mode. That's the tape guide mechanism. Now it's going to rewind mode because you know. As you can see the bottom side pretty well. And you might be able to see the bottom side. Hey, I think I might be able to just do that. I mean, I can't unscrew the chassis. Everything's connected in one piece. Because since the wires are connected to that circuit board, I won't be able to replace the belt or access it. But I can somehow show you a little bit of the bottom side. So be prepared to see something you've never seen on YouTube. Alright, so I took the front panel off, and it's really easy to take off the front panels on these Funai VCRs. So, what I'm trying to say is, right there, you can see some of the parts down there. You can see the main cam gear over here. Sorry about the shaking, let me just hold it steady. It's right there. You can see the idler clutch right there, which is wrapped in that belt. Here's the infrared sensor for the remote, which I do have. I do have the original remote for it. Not the original, but a Funai remote that is compatible with most new Funai made VCRs. Here's a sliding plate. You can see some teeth on it. You can see some of the capstan motor exposed by looking through this hole. Let me try to zoom in for you. There it is. See that coil? That's part of the capstan motor. Okay, so back over here. So, the only thing I can really show you is the cam gear and the sliding plate and the idler clutch. So, get ready to see something you've never seen on YouTube, how a Funai cam gear works on this chassis. So, let me just show you. There it is. I'm gonna press eject. Oh. Let's do that again with the sliding plate in action. Let's see the other side. And now let's see it play. Now as you can see the idler clutch turning is connected with that gear over there. Oops, sorry. Sometimes I have a hard time filming with the camera. So yeah, as you can see, that's all I can show you. Now let's fast forward in action. The clutch. Rewind. I'm gonna let it all stop. Now I'll eject it. Now I'm going to show you the video quality on this VCR, and I'll be right back in just a second. I almost forgot to show you that the loading belt and the cam gear assembly. I showed you the cam gear assembly on the bottom. Now it's time to see this. And the belt is not worn out. If you see that any like glistening liquid, that is just grease. From greasing the gears and all that. So I'm going to put the tape in, and I put the cover back on, the playback on. And there's a worm gear that is connected to the pulley. And the belt is just jiggling just a little bit. I think it might mean that it's soon going to get worn out, but it's not worn out enough to be replaced. So the belt is still okay for a long time. So now let me show you the video quality, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just connected my VCR to my TV. Now I'm gonna press play. It's tracking. And the picture is really good. Sorry about that, guys. My phone just cut off the video because it told me maximum amount of space for a video. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Go back. Hold on. Let me get my remote. I got the remote. Still got this remote. I didn't forget about it. You gotta look at the shirt, guys. No, it's so funny. Hold on. Alright. Oh, stupid VCR. Alright. It's not pausing pretty good because I'm using a tape that I record off my older NEC VCR. I miss you. I don't know what he said, but it's talking about bitch, bitch, bitch. Well, sorry about that, guys. So, as what Mr. Magnetoscope said, this is what he told, this is what he said in one video. These Funai VCRs do work well, and they have good picture quality, but it's just, they're just not durable, so they break easily in a short time. So, you better, like, enjoy it until it's time for it to say goodbye to it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace out. No, stop the tape here. Stop the tape here for 1 second. Let's make a new quote, because that quote is too unoriginal. So, I got a new quote instead of the peace out stuff. It's overused and all that. So, remember, be kind and rewind.